was a surprise. Scared the hell out of me. Swing the wrong way. All right, there we go. First bass of the day. It's a pretty good guy.
I looked to my right and I noticed that there was a striper washed up on the beach.
Bass just washed up.
I tried to bring it into the water to revive it, but it was a lost cause, unfortunately.
This tide's still coming in though. The water is pretty rough. Not out on the ocean, but close into the surf here. Like, it's really pulling me.
All right, howdy everyone. I've been fishing for a little bit already. I'm trying a new spot right now, but I'm just doing this intro. It's a very overcast day, super foggy, not a lot of visibility, but it's warm and there's like hardly any wind. But yeah, I'm hoping for some more good action. I'm gonna get out there, keep fishing. And I also wanna give a shout out to Gabriel Tackle. That was the first time I ever been there. Their guys in there were super nice, super helpful. So right now I've been using the diamond jig. This has been performing pretty well for most people on the beach that I've seen so far. And also got this teaser on here. There are sand eels around, so that's what they've kind of been feeding on, and they've been performing really well. So yeah, anyway, let's get to fishing. So I was asked how I tie this teaser onto the leader line for this little setup right here. You could tie a dropper loop, but I do it a quicker way, so I'll show you that right now. So again, this is super quick. You can do this on the fly. You'll have your lure down on this end. I usually like to use a clip too. And then you'll take your leader line and maybe about a foot up, maybe even a little less. You want to make yourself a loop, just like that. Then you're gonna twist the loop and make another loop on itself like this. You're gonna take the loop that you made here and then string it through this loop one time. Do it again. You could even do it one more time for good measure. And then you're basically just gonna pull the loop and make everything nice and tight. Just like that. All right, and now you have a loop. Sometimes I'll just bite this to make it a little more narrow so that you can slide it through this little loop right here. So then you'll take the line, push it through that loop, and then wrap the loop around the entire teaser. Pull the line through, and there you go. Now you got yourself a teaser set up. Switching up the color on this to the reddish one. All right, nothing at this spot. I'm gonna head on to another one. I shouldn't have left the first spot that I was at because I caught something and other people were catching fish, but it is what it is. It's getting pretty crowded, and I kind of wanted my own space, so.
I'm gonna try this chartreuse bucktail with a paddle tail on it. All right, just kidding, that was a little too light for the surf right now, so I'm just gonna throw on this NLBN.
I found this interesting bone just laying in the sand. If anyone knows what it is, let me know in the comments. I'm curious. I couldn't figure out quite what it was. All right, nothing at that spot. The plan is to hit another spot, see what I can get into. And then after that, if nothing happens, I'm gonna get some lunch because I'm starving. I haven't eaten today. And then I'm gonna try some tog fishing. So we'll see what happens. I'll catch you at the next spot. So I'll save you the time. I went to another spot after this, and of course, no fish. I tried about 4 to 5 different spots that day, and the first one seemed to provide the best. So I learned my lesson. I should have just stayed put at my first spot of the day. All right, so I changed gears, got some crabs from the tackle shop, and switched locations, changed into some dry clothes because I got soaked before. We're gonna go for some tog, and hopefully I can land a keeper. I'd like to cook one up. So I wanted to show how I cut up these invasive green crabs. I usually hold them upside down and close to the bottom of their body so that they can't really pinch me. Cut off the claws and the legs, and make sure you try and save these so that you can use them for either chum or bait later on. And then you just dispatch them quickly by just cutting them right down the middle. I got the 2/0 octopus circle hook with a crab and the bank sinker. So we're gonna see what kind of action we can get into.
Sorry if the audio is rough from these cars going overhead. Hope it's not too bad. Little guy to start the day. Drawbridge is going up. Getting quick little taps. Nothing substantial just yet. I didn't even know this guy was on. Oh shoot. Oh wow. Oh man. I had no idea this guy was on. I'm gonna measure this guy up.
This guy's a nice 14.5. I didn't even really know he was on. It didn't even feel like it. But yeah, that's a good fish. Hopefully we get more that are this size.
They're all like the same size. They're really cleaning me off. They really only want the full crab. Once this thing is like half eaten, they kind of stop biting. So it seems. I got that snag back. That was lucky. When I am getting bites, they are like slow and kind of like lethargic feeling. Like the taps are really slow. They're not as fired up as they once were in say like October, maybe early November. I think it's getting colder. It's the time of year. First one in a while.
Well, it was a fun day of fishing, and the fact that it was warm out made it a lot nicer. There's not too many of those days left in the year now. It's December. We'll see what happens with the striped bass bite. You know, maybe it'll continue through the end of the year. Maybe it'll slow down, but hoping for the best and hoping I can get out another time and get on some fish. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.